The Iowa caucuses, Governor Kim Reynolds and supposed neutrality.
What?
Donald Trump has a beef. What? Then goes on social media and calls her out.
Fuck.
Why?
What the fuck?
Me?
See, now that's some bullshit.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. Gentlemen. Hello, guys. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Well, the election, or the upcoming election in 24, where we will see either one Joe Dementia or Kamala Neepads Harris go against the Donald or Ron Macho Man the Savage. One of the two things are going to happen. But in the meantime, we haven't gotten to that point yet. We haven't even gotten to the first vote, which occurs in Iowa. And speaking of Iowa, which of course is the nation's first state to vote, and of course a major caucus state, you've had one Governor Kim Reynolds. You want to talk about being DeSantis in a dress? That's exactly what she's done. She has been phenomenal for that state in regards to school choice, in regards to pro-life, in regards to the Second Amendment, in regards to slamming the coof and the vaccine and telling Joe Dementia to suck it. But now that we're coming to the Iowa caucus, here comes Donald Trump. Donald Trump, of course, there are indictments against him and the potential of seeing, can't believe it, jail time for made up atrocities, and garbage. But it's another video for another day. Donald Trump goes on social media, goes on his Truth Social, and slams Governor Reynolds for her supposed neutrality? Really? And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Donald Trump takes aim at Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds over supposed neutrality in the presidential race. Former President Donald Trump criticized Iowa's Governor Kim Reynolds after the governor appeared alongside Casey DeSantis for a Mamas for DeSantis event, casting doubt on her supposed neutrality in the race. Trump said in a Truth Social post on Monday, "I love Iowa. Protected and expanded ethanol, got $28 billion from China for our great farmers, ended the estate death tax on farmers, made the best trade deals in history, USMC, China, and many more, introduced the world to our farmers, and kept Iowa's first in the nation status." Quote, "I opened up a governor's position for Kim Reynolds, and when she fell behind, I endorsed her, did her big rallies, and she won. Now she wants to remain neutral. I don't invite her to her events. DeSantis down 45 points." It is true that Reynolds has yet to officially endorse a candidate, and he has said she will not do so until after the caucus, which is usually a smart move. "I want to welcome everyone to the state," Reynolds told Des Moines Register earlier this year, "and if I weigh in, I don't know if they'll feel all safe that welcome." Yeah. Why show your hand? "But I've made it clear. I will be happy to introduce you, help travel the state, connect in any way I can, especially to make sure that we've got big things going on that they know about," she added. However, Reynolds made waves last week of appearing alongside Casey DeSantis for a Mamas for DeSantis event in Johnston. Quote, "We're mobilizing millions and millions of moms and grandmothers across the United States of America in defense of innocence of our children and protecting the rights of parents. There are a lot of bad things going on," Casey DeSantis said at the event, promoting her husband. Quote, "But I can tell you that what Governor DeSantis has done, he will lead the charge and he will clean house. He will ensure that parents have the rights to be able to make decisions that they think is best for their family," she added, later thanking Reynolds for appearing alongside her for the launch. Quote, "Thank you to my friend Kim Reynolds for joining me on the launch of Mamas for DeSantis. Iowa and Florida are blessed to have strong governors who are holding the line in the name of freedom," she said on social media, posting a picture of herself alongside the governor. There you go. Casey DeSantis, "What a night in Florida. Thank you all to our friends, mamas and parents that came out in support. We're united and we're fighting back." The latest and greatest national poll found Trump with a 23-point lead advantage in the Hawkeye state. This is what Donald Trump does. and I've said in prior videos that I voted for him in 16. I voted for him in 20, feeling, with everything that went on with COVID, the rush to the vaccine, and of course the shenanigans that went on during the election. But for every time that Donald Trump comes out and says amazing things, especially when it came to the whole situation regarding child mutilation, regarding abortion, standing up for pro-life, he did amazing things his first 3 years. And I've said this before. But came year 4. Now, came year 4, COVID hit him like a ton of bricks. He didn't know how to react to it. He basically delegated authority to Fauci and Birx, and then all fucking hell broke loose. And I've also said before that after the election, he sat down with multiple people in multiple interviews and was asked serious questions regarding COVID and does he have any accountability or responsibility in regards to Fauci and Birx, and also the side effects, the efficacy of the magical vaxes. And they're told they've taken on tens of thousands of families across the country, including multiple deaths, and so forth and so on. No accountability or responsibility. Still supports the vaccine. It is what it is. To me, I think that's a huge mistake, especially when you're running for a second term. And of course, he has his hands full with indictments and what have you. But for him to take a pot shot at Governor Kim Reynolds for simply attending an event that should be supported by all mothers, all grandmothers, all women in regards to how they raise their children, educating their children, supporting their children, giving parents power back and taking it from the schools. It's a win-win. It's a win. But Trump is going to be Trump. Oh, how dare you? You are the enemy. Oh my gosh, how dare you support? Oh, you're supporting DeSantis. See, by doing silly things like this, especially when Iowa is your number one, they're the first in the nation state for a reason. They have their caucuses first in the nation for a reason. Governor Kim Reynolds has huge pull, especially when she has done so many great things for that state. But watching, I watched the episode of Steve Deace, and he basically said, if Trump wants to alienate Iowa voters by slamming the governor, it's the best way to do it. You're doing your job. You're actually going to force Governor Kim Reynolds in making a decision faster than she normally would. And that's a dumb move. But then again, it is Donald Trump. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.